Hey everyone, Magic Sword here, and I apologize for the way this is formatted. The Hearthstone website did not list the other quest rewards, so we've got to start thanking. I'm going to thank Hearthstone Top Decks for posting these individually, so I can just click through them. But we're going to start here with Raid the Docks, the Warrior Quest. So this is um, the quest line here says play pirates. That's all of them. So the whole goal is to play pirates. So pirate warrior, right? With a bit of a twist. We'll get into that later, but it's not what you might think when you think of pirate warrior. So, quest line: play 3 pirates, draw a weapon. Okay, so you're drawing a weapon on like turn 2 at the absolute earliest, realistically turn 3. So if it's like a 2 mana weapon, yeah, maybe you're gonna be able to play that on turn 3, but probably like 3 at the earliest, turn 4 at the latest, right? And of course, playing that weapon means you're not playing more pirates. So the next quest here, create a distraction. Play 2 pirates. So we see this go down from 3. That's nice. But the reward is to deal damage to a random enemy twice. It's kind of weak. I'm not in love with these little baby rewards so far. They seem like they don't really align with any goals of the deck, right? They don't like tutor more pirates. They don't um, let you armor up to let you keep putting out pirates or anything like that. Our next reward: secure the supplies, play 2 more pirates, and you get Captain Rokara, who I guess very quickly got a promotion to captain. So 5 mana 7/7, just like all the others. Summon the Juggernaut, and she is a pirate, of course. So the Juggernaut is an interesting one. It's like a permanent board minion, right? Like we've seen these before. Like the portals for Warlock, right? Summon a pirate, equip a warrior weapon, and fire 2 cannons that deal 2 damage at the start of your turn, at the start of every turn. So this really feels like an aggro option, right? This really feels like you're like, yeah, you're summoning pirates, not from your deck, just like from the vapor from the air, right? It's like materialize the salty sea air into a pirate, equip a warrior weapon, and fire 2 cannons that deal 2 damage. You're just getting those things at the start of your turn. Um, but how long does that take to do? You need to play a total of 7 pirates, and the pirates on offer aren't amazing, frankly. We can get into that in a bit, but I just would like to say that this quest seems at odds with itself. Traditionally, Pirate Warrior is an aggressive deck. This seems more mid range, maybe even control oriented, which I don't hate. I don't hate a control oriented Pirate Warrior, marrying the two styles of warrior we tend to see. But I think it's a little strange, and it kind of like strains against itself so hard that it ends up not really working. So we can talk more about that when we get to the other pirates. So I'm going to switch to our normal preview, and we're going to show our first new pirate. So this is what I was saying. Like we do have cool pirates. This is a 2 mana 2/2 that draws another pirate from your deck. Like that's really good. That enables everything that pirates want to do, right? And just as a quick reminder, we do have another pirate synergy card that we saw earlier, Shiver Their Timbers. It's just 1 mana do 2 if you control a minion. If you control a pirate, deal 5 instead, right? So this is a good, again, implying that these pirates might be more controlling than we're used to. So that could be good. I love that there's this little scamp hiding in the box, right? Um, and we have Cargo Guard, who gives you armor. So at the end of your turn, you gain 3 armor. 3 mana 2/4. Defensively statted armor gain, right? That implies a more control oriented style. Possibly mid range, but definitely not aggro, right? These new pirates are all very concerned doing with surviving and enabling the quest in the long run, right? And it makes sense, right? The Juggernaut is a value oriented option. The more turns you have that on board, the more value you get out of it because it's shooting things, it's giving you weapons, it's summoning pirates, right? and sometimes they're 2/1s, and sometimes they're like big old boys, right? So kind of at odds there. So we're gonna skip ahead to another pirate, Stormwind Freebooter, Battlecry. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. That's just a good card. 2 mana, 3 mana, 3/3. Just give your guy 2 attack. Very reasonable card. Um, but again, that's a little aggressive, right? I mean, unless you're using it to control the board. But what are you doing with 2 attack on turn 3 or turn 4, right? Probably not a whole lot. Maybe on turn 5 in conjunction with playing a weapon, right? Let's say you complete your quest to equip a weapon the turn before you play this, not necessarily on curve, or draw, not equip, right? And then you give yourself 2 attack. Okay, sure. Um, I just this it seems like they gave a bunch of different pieces, but nothing to really tie them together that well. We saw remote control golem, cowardly grunt. So this is not a pirate, obviously. It's a 6 mana 6/2. Summon death rattle. Summon a minion from your deck. This feels really bad. I mean, it's I guess it supports Big Warrior, which supports Lothar. Um, I've never been a big fan of Big Warrior in general, and this specifically, it just doesn't really. I don't vibe with it. I do not vibe with the cowardly grunt, right? So, and like the only thing this supports is Lothar, right? Because there aren't really that many big warrior options at the moment. I just I don't know, man. This seems like the pirate package. It's gonna be like middling. I guess some quest has to be the worst. This feels like it's probably my bottom half of quests, but I don't think it's at the bottom. Just because it's maybe I'm just like too hopeful about the Juggernaut being because it's so cool. I like those permanent board effects where it's like I'm gonna do this every turn. You know, I love that. But yeah, and there's no neutral pirate in this set. I imagine we'll get more pirates in the mini set, but this kind of feels just slightly empty, you know? Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. I do think I'm primarily thinking about it as mid-range. Maybe full-on control does this better. It kind of gives you like that infinite resource generation win con, of like a Galakron priest, for example. But at the same time, first of all, I don't want that in the game. I hate that. No, thank you. But second of all, is that what you need, right? I don't know. I I feel like it's not. I feel like that doesn't compete with what other control decks will be doing because as long as Priest is in the mix, where you have this quest that says I win the game, literally, I just don't think you can have these scenarios where you're like, oh, I'm gonna grind you out for value, and it's like, well, I'm gonna win the game in that time, so good luck. You know, it's just like a hard shutdown on other control decks. And as long as that threat exists, because the second, like, let's say this is a really good deck, the second this becomes even slightly dominant, Priest comes up and says, "I'm going to shut you down. Time, no, bedtime, bedtime. Go to bed, warrior." Like, I don't know. It really just seems like this is just a little too weak, just a little too weak. And it might be the pirates, it might be the requirements on the quest. I could see them, reducing the requirements perhaps on that first account, so it's like 2/2/2 instead of 3/2/2 for the Pirates Blade. But again, I don't have a whole lot of faith in this package here. So that about wraps up Warrior. Go ahead and tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me why I'm super wrong about this archetype and why it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. But we can have that discussion. I'd like to have that discussion because it's a cool concept. I really like the Juggernaut, but I just don't think it's good. Um, Go ahead and leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to as well, and I will see you in the next one.